partnership is really, really critical for La Liga. Now that we have all these TV rights going, now that we have all this audience growing, now that we have more and more equity in several markets, Vietnam, Middle East, Africa, LATAM, we are now entitled as La Liga to approach local brands or regional brands and saying, what if you associate the piece of IP of La Liga with your brand? And so far, I was explaining to you, the welcoming of Durban has been absolutely fantastic. People, for some reason, have a great interest for La Liga. They love the best players of La Liga, which are part of the 10 best players in the world, really. They have great affinities with some clubs like Barcelona, Real Madrid, the coming one like Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, Valencia, Atletico Bilbao, and so on. And they are telling us, finally, we meet you, and we are really interested to find out what you guys are capable to give us versus other football properties. La Liga considers himself as a challenging brand. Therefore, what we try to establish with brands is a win-win situation. The idea, I'm here, and my mandate with La Liga is to promote the Spanish football, to promote La Liga, and therefore all the football clubs of La Liga. So therefore, when I approach brands, not only I'm looking at the potential revenue that this brand can bring, but more importantly, what kind of reach, what kind of communication they will put in place to create this win-win situation where they are using fully my IP, but they are also promoting more and more the Spanish football across the world. And this is very, very important, if you ask me. So who are the best categories to do that? We identify a few of them. Telecom. Telecom, like a broadcaster, they have a lot of reach. They reach millions of people, and we are working actively on them. Banking. Why banking? All these people also have millions of customers. And you know, banking sometimes I consider as a category that is a little bit cold. So they are always looking for sporting property like La Liga to elevate their status, creating more affinities with their customers. So there is a good play on here. More and more also we are looking at a category called betting. Betting is very, very popular in English Premier League and is becoming more and more popular as well in La Liga. Why betting is important? Because we realize that there is a direct correlation between watching a football game on TV and also betting with your device. Most of the time it's a mobile device. So bettings as well are helping us to actually raise even more the awareness of certain clubs or certain players that certain players of bettors or gamers will have never heard of about. So that's also very important. Another category that we are very keen is what we call the fantasy game. As you know, fantasy game is now also something very important. You have a lot of young people to get more and more entertainment in front of the TV. They are using actually fantasy game to actually play, entertain themselves, interact with the game. So we are trying also to find many partners in this field. But obviously, these are the 4 categories that we are focusing on, but we are open to so many others like airlines, FMCG, and so on and so forth.